Hello everyone, this is Doe welcoming you back to another Sword of Convallaria video. Today we're continuing our off-meta DPS exploration with none other than Kiya. Much like Shaklulu, Kiya was largely overlooked in the Chinese and Taiwanese servers, so she never really got her moment in the spotlight. Now she's finally joined the global roster and can be obtained through expedition rewards. She's an interesting case as a DPS, and I'll be honest, testing her was a bit of a challenge. So without further ado, let's jump right in.
相手の作戦はお疲れ様。続けてください。私に続け。みんなも一緒に前へ。続けて。みんなも一緒に前へ。これがみんなの決断です。どれどれ。続けてください。行け。汚物は片付けないと。集中します。動かないでください。死んでください。
計画通り問題ない。
In the previous footage, Kiya dealt almost 170,000 total damage before Lutfi could even apply Vulnerable 3. Kiya is a destroyer belonging to the Wilder, Night Crimson, and Alacrity factions, and let me tell you, she absolutely shredded that boss before I even had a chance to showcase her ultimate. Her trait, Blood for Blood, grants her toughness and increases her HP by 20%. If she defeats a target, she recovers 30% HP and reduces the cooldown of all skills by 1 turn. When injured or dying, her damage dealt and piercing damage are increased by 20%, and this gets an extra 15% boost at max rank 13 with her Ascension skill, Defeat Hardened. Before casting a skill or performing a basic attack, she also inflicts 2 stacks of infection on the enemy. After an active single-target physical attack, she sacrifices 30% of her HP to deal piercing damage equal to 30% of her physical attack stat, plus 15% of the HP she lost that turn. This can trigger up to 4 times per round. For the earlier battle, I equipped her with the Blade of Stratagem, which increases her physical attack and critical damage when attacking enemies with 3 or more debuffs, a perfect synergy with her Destroyer roll bonus. For her trinket, I went with the Shield of Justice, since the extra physical attack is crucial for her. I chose a Sword and Wand Resonance because she's likely to move a few tiles before attacking. For her tarot, I picked Justice, which boosts both the chance and damage of her critical hits. As for her skills, I went with Fatal Attack to further boost her single target DPS, Hatred because it's core to her kit and synergizes beautifully with her trait, Unforgettable Memories for better action economy, Soul Calming Soup to stack more debuffs and further extend that action economy, and finally her ultimate, Crimson Covenant. One important thing to note about Crimson Covenant is its interaction with SP Inanna's Call of Freedom. Crimson Covenant removes Kiya from the battlefield, freezing time, energy won't recover, cooldowns won't tick, and buffs or debuffs won't change. That means if your last action during Kiya's turn is Crimson Covenant, she'll be able to immediately re-attack when she returns. I'll showcase that shortly, but keep in mind, I've had to intentionally nerf her damage output in the next clip because the boss kept dying before I could even show it off. With that said, let's see how it works in action.
相手の作戦はお疲れ様。続けてください。私に続け。みんなも一緒に前へ。続けて。これがみんなの決断です。このまま行きます。これがみんなの決断です。このまま行きます。どれどれ。 行け。
まだ終わっていないぞ。
おむつは片付けないと。動かないでください。ふっ死んでください。
くそ、計画を調整しなくては。
相手の作戦はありがとう。はっ、この平和な世界のために。そこだ。
くそ、計画を調整しなくては。
死んでください。
Jumping into her skill tree, at rank 1, I recommend Paralytic Touch if you want to run Kiya as more of a battlefield controller. At rank 3, prioritize Unforgettable Memories as it's core to her DPS build, though you can also activate MAID's Instinct if you're leaning into the control role. At rank 5, go for Hatred first. It helps with her survivability and works perfectly with her trait. You can also pick up defense from ranged attack if you want to use her for tanking. At rank 7, I'd activate both skills, as they're both useful, and Crimson Covenant is a big part of what makes Kiya unique. At rank 9, take Fatal Attack for the DPS boost. And if for some reason you're building her as a tank, you could also activate Feverish Attack. Finally, at rank 11, since attack stats are so important for her DPS role, I recommend activating both skills, or choose one depending on your preferred playstyle. Personally, I found that Kiya can also function as a capable battlefield controller and even a pseudo-tank in certain situations. That said, my final verdict is this. If you're willing to invest in her, Kiya's strongest role in your roster is without a doubt her single target physical DPS. I'd love to hear your thoughts though, so let me know in the comments what you think Kiya shines at. So that's all about Kiya. This is a sponsored video, so if you haven't downloaded Sword of Convallaria yet, grab it from the link in the description. It really helps support the channel and lets me keep making more content like this. As always, stay cool, stay crispy. This is Doe signing off. See you in the next video.